What is hope, New Yorkers? Hope is something that you have lost. On January 25th, the filmmaking was concluded. Robbie came back safe and sound and told me that one of Spider-Man's favorite hobbies is to learn languages. On February 1st, the movie was released, and the battleground in the middle of the New York City for Spider-Man via Scorpion was set. Otto claimed that he found the weakness of Spider-Man, ethyl chloride. He says that he made poison of the Scorpion with this exact chemical. I asked him about Connors. He said that Connor's been missing ever since the day his lab was found to be in a complete mess and acid was all around. After a brief conversation, we hid afar and watched the fight unfold. Otto told me not to worry as he installed a miniature camera in the chest of the armor. We would be able to see the events after the fight. It was a remarkable discovery by Otto. However, the fight didn't last long. It looked like we released the prey into the predator's web, and it's playing with its food. Mac tried to sting Spider-Man, but Spider-Man was faster than the speed of light. He was teleporting between the battle here and there. He finally grabbed Mac's head and smashed it on the ground, creating an aftershock effect. He then punched his face, creating an earthquake. He picked his body, tore it apart, held the torso above for a minute, and threw it in our direction. It flew above right past us, crashing into the wall behind us. Otto managed to recover the footage. Most of it was corrupted, except for the last minute.
Whoever you are, you cannot stop me. You cannot defeat me. I have arrived with great power. Responsibility forsaken. The path to ruin begins. I am the sun, you are the moon. I will give you the light of destruction. Here comes the sun. Your useless body will be given to my brethren. They will put it to a good use and you will watch the chaos ensue by the hands of what was once yours. Enjoy your last breaths. I am the Tyrannical Spider-Man.
Later, the damage control team arrived. This is what we expected. This is what we found. Sometime later, I was having a meeting with my staff. Mid-meeting, I looked outside my window and found one of the spider freaks killing a person. It looked up and was staring right into my soul. I couldn't help but feel unsettled. Later that day, I did the following sketch of it. It just happened to be that these creatures were let loose. A meteor came crashing down and destroyed the New York Police Department. Only the solitary confinement received minimal damages, letting these freaks loose out in the open. Many precious lives were lost that day. The riches such as Howard Stark, Wilson Fisk, and Daniel Rand, that for whatever reason came to that place, also got buried under the rock. Later there were investigators, scientists, and media that went down there, but none came back. A day later, I went there myself with some weaponry. And I found one of my crew members' equipment working. I saw the headless corpse that looked like someone or something sucked the blood out of them, and upon checking my crew member's equipment, now I know why. The reason for the extended lockdown has also been uncovered. It was the day Norman would got to be a father again. He got a call from his wife telling him the good news, only for him to go home and found blood and flesh all over the place. He rushed to the room and found the same result, and Spider-Man was playing rope, jumping with Emily's insides with her body being split in half in the back, on sofa, staring right into Norman's soul, and the baby's head hanging from the web. After that incident, Norman went insane, killing his employees. Oscorp was shut down, and all this was reported by one of the lucky survivors. Norman started to terrorize New York again, but this time he stopped holding back at all. Other reports were coming in that a meteor hit the Baxter building, only it wasn't a meteor, but an alien in yellow tights and a blue cape. It was a hostile creature. In Area 69, the gamma radiation-only nuclear bomb experiment project was being tested by the leads Bruce Banner and Betty Brant. The project was a massive failure. Something wrong happened, and the explosion killed everyone present in that area. Last but not the least, a lot of people were reporting torturous screams in the neighborhoods in the nights and bloodbaths in the morning. Here is one of the found footages of the incident.
Keep asleep, dear vessel, Kyle Parker. You are about to be controlled by my brother. You are finally about to have a useful purpose. You are about to endure a painful death full of suffering like I did, yes. But in the end, it's all worth it. The soul in this vessel will witness the horrors being committed by the hands of what is what is. You are to be my guide. Together we shall bring web of horrors onto this world.
After all this, I knew that my and my family's time had to come. Picked up the gun, drove to my home, and told Julia everything. She didn't want it to die, but I couldn't see their fate at the hands of those bastards. I conjured up the spirit and shot them, only to turn around and see that fuck-faced Spider-Man witnessing everything from the start. I begged him to kill me, but he squinted his eyes, started laughing, and swung away, left me facing my atrocities. The city that never sleeps has become the city of horrors. People of New York, this could be the end of America.